Hey guys, it's Misfortune again with another embarrassing story that will hopefully help someone who is listening to my advice for some reason. Anyways, this is a story of a crush that I had all throughout middle school. I'm not gonna say his name for obvious reasons, but there was this nickname that I gave him way back when. I'll call him Fluffy. I knew Fluffy back in, grade school, when kids weren't these rabid animals that they are now, and still played with Pokemon cards and played on the swings. Well, at the beginning, I thought this guy was the coolest kid in school. I wanted to hang out with him, but being the introvert that I was, I never really felt worthy in a way. I would find some ways to hang out, aka standing in the same spot with him and his friends in silence for a bit of time. As time went on, and I actually started to talk to him, and he for some reason replied, I wanted to hang out more. Then my first serious crush happened. I started going out of my way to make myself seem cool in front of him. I started buying Pokemon cards, and that stupid game Bakugan, and showing them off to him and hoping to impress him. But it never really worked. But I wouldn't let that stop me. As time went on, I started to follow the popular girls to see what made them so cool and, well, popular. I tried to wear the same clothes that they did, but we didn't really have all that much money to buy the crazy expensive brand clothes and go to all those brand places. I tried to do weird makeup by bringing it to school, but thankfully my friend stopped me from going out like that. I even started to wear weird clothes to, weirdly stand out, but it only got me bullied. Nothing I did got me noticed by him. Soon middle school started, and we got lockers. I was so excited until I noticed his was right next to mine. I should have been excited, but I was also terrified. Terrified of embarrassing myself in front of him, but something weird happened. This girl I knew from this basically cult I was in she was in the locker next to mine. She knew me, and I think she noticed my crush on Fluffy. She told me to chill out and be myself. If he didn't like me for who I really was, then, well, it's his loss. I don't think she realized how much those words really meant to me at the time, but she was my hero for the rest of middle school, and those few words made me feel determined as ever. But that determination didn't really last all that long. While time went on, and middle school was the anxiety-filled preteen teenage wasteland it was, I tried harder and harder to get him to notice me and know who I really was. Well, it was math class, and Fluffy was minding his own business until this dude told him to get out of his seat because he wanted to sit there. And Fluffy, not letting Dude Man push him around, Dude Man saw that there was a seat next to me and told Fluffy to sit next to his good old chum pal friend buddy me. At the time, I was so happy I could finally talk to him, and we could sit next to each other, exchange notes, talk trash about the other kids in class. Then I heard him say the few words that, through all of that determination, confidence, and excitement, it all went down the drain.
What? No, she's not my friend.
And refused to sit next to me. I knew this was me just overreacting at the time, but it hurt so much hearing Fluffy say that we weren't friends and refused to sit with me. I know now that I overreacted, a lot, to hear words that didn't really mean anything, and I never really knew how I felt. But at the time, my heart was crushed. All that work and all of that time, I tried so hard, but my little frail, weird heart just broke. Nobody noticed, but I cried, honestly. I cried for the rest of the day. I even started to dress in all black for the rest of the week. only a week because I didn't have that many black clothes. I tried to avoid Fluffy and tried not to vent all about it to my friends. I was moping for the rest of the semester until my locker neighbor had to snap me out of it. I know she probably doesn't even remember talking to me once in middle school, but she totally snapped me out of this funk that I was in, saying, well, it's his loss. Those words helped me back. It helped me back out of this funk. I started to focus more on my friends, rather than Fluffy, and stopped trying to avoid him. Eventually, at the end of middle school, I built up the courage to confess through a note. A note in the locker. But me being the angsty teen at the time, I was crazy about this fandom called Creepypasta, and wrote a poem about a slender crush. With a drawing of Slender Man, of course. I wasn't expecting him to feel the same, but I just finally felt so relieved to get my feelings out. Until I noticed I never put my name on it. But honestly, I didn't care. One day in gym, his friend came in and just yelled from across the gym, "Hey, did you write Fluffy a poem about Slender Man?" I felt scared, but I didn't care anymore, so I just replied, "No." To this day, I don't really know how he felt about the poem, or how he even feels about me. But after we got into high school, it was okay. I talked to him every once in a while, but I didn't really care anymore, because I met the guy of my dreams, that I'm still with today, and I couldn't be happier. Lovey, if you're hearing this, I love you. Thank you for watching this video, and remember to drink plenty of water, and treat yourself every once in a while, because you're valid. I'd also like to say that I'm putting these designs that I was working on in this video on stickers and shirts on a Teespring that I made. If you like, maybe you could stop by and maybe check it out. Anyways, thanks again for watching, and have a great Valentine's Day. Bye.